This presentation addresses the critical role of safety equipment and technologies used in machines for worker safety. Information about the safety distances used to enhance machine safety and the ISO 13857 standard is provided. The minimum distances that should be maintained between protective structures and hazardous areas to prevent body parts from reaching dangerous zones is examined. The presentation delves into the safety distances used to ensure machine safety and the ISO 13857 standard in detail. Initial information about safety distances and how these distances are calculated is provided. The characteristics of guard fences and the distances between the machine body and the fence are covered within the presentation. Additionally, the use of light curtains, active optoelectronic protection devices, and safety distance calculations for light curtains are examined. Explanations about the muting and blanking functions and recommendations are provided to help better understand safety measures. Active optoelectronic protection devices provide safety in situations where regular access to hazardous areas is required and there is no risk of material ejection from the machine. These devices use light barriers to prevent body access. The lowest beam of the barrier should be at least 300 mm above the ground to prevent crawling underneath, and the top beam should be at least 900 mm above the ground to prevent jumping over. This ensures that unauthorized or accidental entry into hazardous areas is prevented. The product loading and receiving process is done from the front of the press. A light curtain can be used as protective equipment to prevent access to the dangerous area during the operation of the press through this opening. In the selection of the light curtain, attention should be paid to parameters such as the height of the protection field of the light curtain, its resolution, and the operating distance. The light curtains used should be Type 4. Access to the danger area should only be possible by breaching the light curtain, and no more than 75 mm clearance should be left between the light curtain and the press body. The light curtain protection element should not allow access to the rear, from below or from above. The resolution range should not allow hand passing. Light curtains are safety systems that use optical beams to prevent access to hazardous machine parts. When the light curtain is breached, the machine stops immediately, preventing workers from accessing dangerous areas. This system provides a high level of safety, especially in areas with presses and moving machine parts. There are different types of light curtains, depending on their application. Single-beam safety light barriers are used to secure smaller areas, such as access points like machine entrances or doors. Multi-beam safety light barriers offer body protection, monitoring, and securing larger areas, such as conveyors or around large machines. In high-risk areas, such as press machines, the use of Type 4 light curtains is mandatory. These curtains are designed to ensure the safety of workers operating dangerous machines like presses. Particularly, light curtains with finger protection features prevent workers from placing their hands or fingers in hazardous areas, stopping the press quickly and minimizing the risk of injury. During muting, the light curtain is temporarily disabled while materials are being transferred through the hazardous area. This is done to maintain operator safety at the highest level, while allowing the workflow to continue safely without interruption. Fixed blanking is used when there are fixed objects protruding into the light curtain's field of view. In this mode, the blanked area is temporarily excluded from safety monitoring, but the light curtain continues to function normally in other areas. Thus, the system remains active when someone enters the safe zone. Floating blanking covers a pre-programmed range of motion for the light curtain. It is used in applications where continuous beam interruption is required over a fixed time interval. This mode aims to increase productivity during dynamic processes without compromising safety. Safety laser scanners scan large areas and detect people or objects entering hazardous zones, stopping the machine. These scanners are suitable for large machines and wide areas, providing effective safety without human intervention. Safety mats are floor coverings equipped with pressure-sensitive sensors. When a worker steps into a hazardous area, the mat detects the pressure and stops the machine. These mats are often used in conjunction with other safety measures. When pressure is applied to the mat, the contact surfaces touch each other, and this contact is detected by a switching unit, which activates the machine's safety system. They are commonly used around presses, conveyor systems, and other dangerous machines. The effectiveness of the mats depends on proper placement and sufficient width. The two-hand control device allows the operator to safely operate machines by keeping their hands away from hazardous areas. This system requires the operator to use both hands simultaneously to operate the machine, enhancing workplace safety and preventing accidents. Active optoelectronic protection devices, like curtains, muting and blanking functions, safety mats, two-hand control devices, and safety laser scanners are critical for preventing workplace accidents and ensuring worker safety. Therefore, the correct placement, effective use, and regular maintenance of these safety devices maximize safety in industrial environments. Thank you for listening. Please contact us for your questions.